coming to you from Las Vegas. I'm in the hotel. Everything's super sketch, but I think we have a great solution that's going to make for a great show. That is my hope. Even this video, like it's just being weird. Everything's being weird, but that's part of doing live shows when you're on the road. So I'm fully dressed. You're probably like, what the heck? It's because I'm in a different place in a different time, but we still got some motivation, some education, and some inspiration just for you. Let's dive in.
Good morning and welcome to Rise and Grind Live. Unlock your full potential with the power of daily motivation, education, inspiration with your host, Lundy, a husband to one, father to eight, global motivational speaker, and the author of The Morning Five.
I'm Heather Parady, former therapist turned online entrepreneur and wannabe comedian.
Celebrity interviews, transformational information, and a massive community around the #1 morning show in the world. It's 5:30 a.m. and it's time to rise and grind.
Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you, my friend? How are you, my friend? Dude, today is Wednesday. That's right. Today is Wednesday, January 10th, 2024. And what's crazy is today is the very first and the very last time it'll ever be Wednesday, January 10th, 2024. So I want to make sure we make the absolute most, and I do mean the absolute most of this absolutely incredible day. I'm coming to you from Las Vegas, Nevada. First trip of 2024. Hopped on the big plane, not my little plane, but hopped on the commercial big plane, took the flight over. I got to tell you, it's always beautiful flying into Las Vegas. You just have all these beautiful lights. The city expands, like it goes from empty desert, nobody out there at all, to all of a sudden you just have this big, massive city. It truly is beautiful and quite an experience if you haven't had it. And got here to Caesar's Palace. So arrived in Las Vegas, made my way through the lobby, and they gave me this amazing room, like really incredible room. It even has its own private elevator. So I went to the private elevator, and then I went upstairs and checked this out.
Hey, seriously, you have got to check this hotel room out. I'm here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Dave Meltzer Mastermind Dinner with Dane Cook. It's been incredible. Austin Eckler's there, Dan Fleischman's there. Had some amazing conversations with some incredible people, which I'll share with you here in just a bit. But I wanted you to see this hotel room because I have never seen anything like it. Check this out. First walk in the door, you've got kind of like this little common area, right? And when you look over here to the left, you go down this way, you've got this room here. See if we can get some lights in here. There we go. We've got this room here. Look at this. Look at this. It's got its own sauna right here in the room. Look at that. We're talking a real deal sauna. Not no cheap sauna. That's the real deal sauna. So it's got the dry sauna. Obviously lots of closet space right here. Closets right here. Nice little sitting area where you can make sure you look pretty, right? You can do all that, which is great. And then you come over this way. Now check this out. This is the shower. Now this shower has a seat, and you're like, why is there a seat in the shower? You might think, oh, handicap shower. No. This is a steam. Look, you can set the temp, right? 116 degrees, hit start, and this thing will start steaming up. I don't want us to do it right now. Turn it off. It'll literally steam up, and this becomes a steam room. So you've got the sauna over there, and then you've got the steam room. Then, of course, there's the bathroom there. Then you have this area, right? Another area where you can sit and get pretty. This is where your sink is. And you got this area over here where you can sit and get pretty, and there's your sink, right? And then look at this. Look at this tub. Oh my goodness, you've got the tub, and that looks out over the street. Now, when you make a right over here, this is where you get to the bedroom. So here we are in the bedroom. Look at this view. Look at the view. There's Vegas. It's beautiful, right? So you got the bed there, bedroom, and then you come over and you have this area here, which is like a living room setting where you can sit, you can watch TV, you can do all of those things over in this area. Of Of course, you got the mini bar right there as well. So, and then you're back, right? Back to this big lobby foyer. There's another bathroom right there in the closet, and we're back to the front. So, just wanted you to check that out. It's awesome. Seriously, amazing.
Super amazing, right? 2,000 square feet, 2,000 square foot room. And the coolest part is they gave me the room for free for a few nights. I figured out a long time ago how to kind of hack the player system to where I get massive rewards from all these different casinos. So whenever I travel, I get to stay in nice places like this. It's absolutely phenomenal. But you want to talk about feeling refreshed, feeling rejuvenated, and staying young. Dude, being in that steam room, incredible, right? Having a sauna in the hotel room, unbelievable, incredibly inspiring. And for me, that's a big part of it, right? We're in a series this week called Back It Up. How do we reverse aging? How do we stay young for as long as humanly possible? How do we create an environment where we actually look forward to aging because we know we're going to get better, not going to get worse, right? And for me, it's being in inspiring environments, knowing that there's so much more to go conquer. There's still so much more out there that I've yet to do. Those are the kind of things that keep me young and keep me fresh. All right. So also, when it comes to staying young and staying fresh, something that keeps me young and keeps me fresh. My wife we had a date night the other night, and she was talking with her friends about something that makes her laugh that she loves about her husband, and she loves that we dance, that me and the kids, that we dance and that we play and that we have fun, and that is something, my friends, that stay woke. Yeah. So for those of you that know, and those of you that don't know, this is the part of the show where I need you to hit that share button. That's right, I need you to hit that share button, because I believe if we can change the way people start their day, it'll make a massive impact on this planet. I truly believe that. Sometimes all it takes to change the way somebody starts their day is for you, yes, you, to hit that share button. This is also part of the show where I want to say good morning to you. I want you to say good morning to me. Whether you're watching live or you're watching on replay, say what's up. I'll say what's up back. It's interesting with the dynamic today because I don't have internet feeds the way that I normally do. So I'm going to do some guessing. I'm going to say good morning, Scott Simon. I know he's here. I'm going to say good morning, Ramon. Thanks for joining us today. I'm going to say good morning to Marilyn Wilkin. I know she's here. And shout out to Marilyn Wilkin for what she's doing with the rest of the Champions community. Absolutely incredible. Thanks for what she's doing with the podcast. Christina's helping along with that, as is Laura Maria. You guys are absolutely incredible. I'm going to say good morning to Ryan. Thank you, John Paul Gifford. And hopefully Patrick Abad is down there. Thank you so much. Whitney Wells, thanks for helping edit my book recently. I greatly appreciate it. The Twang Sisters,
and I'ma wake the world is so alarmed, and I hashtag rising grind.
Russell Hill, he's up in here as well, and Jeremy Nunley. I'm guessing you're getting my beat. So I can't really say it because I'm using the most tiniest amount of downloading the videos for today's show took like 5 times to download video as the length of the actual video. Crazy, right? Crazy. Wow, that's okay. We're here, you're here, I'm here, and we're able to make this happen. Listen, legacy titles, 12 proven principles, grow your business 800%. Coming soon, couple more weeks. We'll be coming out here in about 3 weeks. So be ready, be prepared. I'm gonna need help. When the book comes out that week, we have 1 week when the book comes out to distribute as far and wide as possible in order to get credit and rankings and things like New York Times,
Cause this is God's plan. I wake up, I thank the man, brush my teeth and wash my hands, then I get back to the grind. Got victory on my mind, success and dollar signs. Now open all the blinds so they can't block my shine. Cause I am the light,
all those
amen.
things. So I
Going platinum
appreciate
with
the
this anthem
support.
for the
I'm super excited
AM.
about the book. If
It
you're
take
new
passion,
around here,
massive action,
just a little bit about the
dedication.
legacy
We the
titles.
champions, so it's a celebration. This is
I
our
really,
time, and
really,
that's
really
for
put
sure.
my heart and soul into it. And
Every
my
day
hope
we
is that
grinding,
it'll
that's
make
for
a
sure.
massive impact
If
in
you ain't
your
here to
life.
like Josh,
On that note, we're going to continue the show. We're in a series called Back It Up, right? Reversing thinking, loving the theme, loving the show. And thank you to Heather Parady, who yesterday carried the show for us while I was traveling. You're the best, Heather.
Lundy wandering around the book aisle. What you thinking about when you're looking at all these books?
When I look at all these books, right? What is this? Dumb Ideas, The Scenes Expose on Making Pranks and Other Stupid Creative Endeavors.
Sounds like a book I need.
It's kind of a cool book title. But no, I've always, my entire life, I've walked down book aisles and just always thought one day I'm gonna have a book on that shelf, right? Like I've always thought that. And as I got older, I thought, how cool would it be to be walking through a Target or an airport with my kids and they see like their dad's face on a book, right? Like I just have always, as far as I can look back, I can remember that thought. And it's kind of exciting right now because with the legacy titles getting ready to come out, there's a chance that that book could end up right here on this shelf, right here in Target, and I could be here with my kids. So it really brings, every time I go down an aisle, like a book aisle, that ability to kind of look back and remember that dream and now be this close to it really gives me a surge of like,
Man, a lot of times we let go of those dreams. Like, oh, I was just being a kid. Oh, I was just dreaming. Oh, and we let go, you know?
Yeah, I think so, but I think it's kind of interesting because we can let go of the dream, but the dream doesn't always let go of us.
Oh, snap.
Right? Like there's probably been seasons in my life where I thought, oh, that might not ever happen, but it comes back, right? Like it'll come back and you'll go, oh yeah, I remember. I used to always do this, or I used to always do that, right? And especially as we start to age and we start to awaken a little bit and we remember what really brings us joy after going through. That was something. That was wow. He was very intentional about that one right there. That was something. Wow, he's just.
I love humans.
That was his bag. But no, it's yeah, it's really exciting. So it's really exciting. And thanks to all of you, I wouldn't be in the position I'm in to even be this close to that dream if it wasn't for you guys. So thanks.
Straight facts right there. Straight facts. I would not even be close if it wasn't for you. So thank you so much. Again, I'm coming to you live from Las Vegas, Nevada. Such a beautiful place, such an inspiring place. There's cool things everywhere, right? I was hanging out at David Meltzer's studio, the Blue Wire studio, and even just walking to the studio. It's incredibly inspiring, seeing all these creations and all these amazing things, super fast cars, so on and so forth. And then you walk in, right? You see David Meltzer's studio, which you see right here, Blue Wire Studios in the Wynn Casino. And, you know, he's outside and he's talking to a huge audience, right? There's a huge audience of people out in the hall. They're asking him questions, so on and so forth. If you don't know who Dave Meltzer is, you need to look him up. Dude's super inspiring. He's a mentor of mine, a coach of mine. He used to run a big sports agency. He's a massive business person, world-renowned speaker, author. He's just an incredible guy. And so we're out here doing this mastermind thing, right? Connecting with all these different people, learning how to collaborate together, learning how to be compassionate for one another, how to leverage each other's skills and unique abilities. And what's cool is the vibe and energy in this room, right? Like it's a bunch of people in there. I mean, there's some younger people, but there's a bunch of people in their 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s in the room, and they're all like getting after it, going after it, continuing to be curious, continuing to ask questions, continuing to grow and learn. And that for me is super inspiring, and just being in that environment. And so also Mr. Dane Cook is there, one of the greatest comedians of all time, and this guy's like wicked smart, man. I'm learning more and more that the best comedians are always the smartest, like wicked, wicked, wicked intelligence. He dropped all kinds of value on us. And so it made me think. I was like, I'm in a room with a bunch of amazing superhumans that are chasing their dreams and doing empowering things. I want to bring them to the Rise and Grind community. So I grabbed some people out of the room and I said, hey, we're in this series called Back It Up. We're talking about proven strategies that you can use to stay youthful, to fight father time. What do you have to say about that? And I got some great wisdom for you right here. Check it out.
All right, check it out. I'm here with my guy, Alex. This is Alex right here.
What's up, everybody?
This guy, how old are you, Alex?
I'm 20. I just turned 25.
25. This guy's a killer. He's here at the Dane Cook Mastermind with Dave Meltzer. And it's ridiculous.
Yes, sir.
It?
Yes,
It's
sir.
been awesome.
It's
So,
awesome.
Alex, I got a question for you. All right, we're in a series called Back It Up. We're talking about things that you can do either mentally, physically, or spiritually to fight father time, to stay young. Do you have a practice in your life that you apply in order to stay young, either mentally, spiritually, or physically?
I think for me, it's staying true to myself and practicing creativity and curiosity on a daily basis. I'm a photographer and a filmmaker, so by practicing my art form and embodying those youthful traits, I think keeps me young and energetic enough to attract your attention.
I love it, man. I saw this guy across the room. I'm like, dude, look at this good-looking guy right here. We got to talk to this guy. Being curious, right?
Curious and creative.
Curious and creative. There it is. Back it up. You guys heard it here first from my guy, Alex.
Thanks, everybody. Thank you.
Hey, what's up? I am here with my guy, David. Look at this guy right here. We did a event together. What was that?
The Elevate Experience, we broke a Guinness World Record for the most amount of kids and parents to learn about financial literacy together.
It was amazing. That was about 6 months ago?
Yeah, it's about that, 5-6 months.
Yeah, that was incredible. Some of you might have seen it. I think some of you came in to check it out. But we're here at Carmine's in Las Vegas. You got Dane Cook in there.
Yeah.
You got Austin
Dave Meltzer
in there. Dave Meltzer's in there. It's been crazy, but I asked David to come out here real quick because here on Rise and Grind, we've been talking about back it up. Back it up, right? What do we apply mentally, spiritually, and physically to stay young, fight father time? And look at this guy. Dude, this guy is fighting father time. So David, my question to you, what is something that you do either mentally, spiritually, or physically to fight father time and stay youthful?
Yeah, so I'm fighting father time because I have no choice. So I was actually diagnosed with a very severe autoimmune condition called ankylosing spondylitis. I was told by doctors that my life was going to be on long-term disability. So what I did instead is I found out some of the best doctors in the world, started testing everything, testing micronutrient levels in my body, gut health, everything, went on a protocol, started doing the carnivore diet, and that changed the game for me. And then I just kept stacking and stacking positive habits on that to get my wellness back. So I was in a place where I was on medication after medication that was just making me sicker and sicker, and I was sick and tired of being sick and tired. Now my routine is I wake up every morning, 5 a.m., get a workout in. I do a cold plunge, do peptide therapy, you name it, and that's transformed my life. I've gotten off all the medications that I was on. Doctors said I never would. All my symptoms are probably about 70% better just by seeking out answers that aren't normally out there and creating this disciplined routine that I did, and was able to take my life back.
Absolutely incredible. Did you guys catch all that? Did you catch all that? He took his life back, not doing the traditional stuff.
No.
Right? Not doing the traditional stuff, doing some research, being curious, figuring out a better way. And I'm telling you, this guy's got it going on right here. David, how do they connect with you if they want to learn more?
You can check me, David Williams Verified, or at DW2426 on Instagram.
Love it. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's go.
Back it up. Hey, what's up, guys? I am here at Carmine's in Vegas with my guy Francis. This guy right here is a killer, asks the craziest questions, creates the most amazing conversation. So Francis, I'm gonna ask you a question for the entire audience, right? So we are in a series this week called Back It Up. Back It Up. We're talking about practices that you can do either mentally, spiritually, or physically to fight Father Time, to go back in time, to stay useful. So my question for you is, what is one practice that you do either mentally, spiritually, or physically to stay young and to fight Father Time?
That is an incredible question. I'm going to have to say it's my YUMP philosophy. YUMP is spelled Y-U-M-P. And what that stands for is you underestimate my potential. Now, that's not me telling you that you underestimate my potential. That's me looking at myself, telling myself that you underestimate my potential. And that's me telling Father Time that you underestimate my potential. So that means I'm going to do everything in my potential to leave my potential here on earth and not take it to the grave with me. Let's go.
Let's go. I told you. This is the guy, Francis. How do they connect with you if they want to know more?
Listen, I'm on Instagram. I'm on all platforms. That's Francis J. Nunez. That's Francis J. Nunez. N-U-N-E-Z.
Connect with this guy. Blow him up. He's phenomenal. He's phenomenal. And remember, what are the 3 words? Back it up. Back it up. Let's go. All right, check it out. I'm here with the one and only Mr. David Meltzer. What's up, my man?
I am in heaven whenever I get to see Glenn Lundy in person and hear that symphonic voice, that beautiful tone and vibration. I am in heaven with Glenn Lundy.
Well, Dave, you've got Dane Cook and a bunch of other people in that other room, so I stole you for just a second for the Rise and Grind audience. So the question I have for you, Dave, is what is one thing that you practice, either spiritually, mentally, or physically, to stay young, to fight Father Time? What is the one thing you do to stay youthful?
It's really simple. I say thank you. Gratitude is the healing source of all. It gives you the perspective to find the light, the love, and the lessons in every person, everything, every circumstance, and every event. If you say thank you before you go to bed and when you wake up, I promise you, it's free. It takes 0.1 seconds, but it will have exponentially the most impact of anything in your life. It will give you longevity. It will put you at ease. It will clear the dis-ease. There's nothing greater, a greater habit than the habit of gratitude. So say thank you tonight, say thank you in the morning, and continue to do so. Just remember this though, as simple as it sounds, the simple things to do are unfortunately simple not to do. God bless you all, and God bless Glenn Lundy.
You heard it. Straight from the horse's mouth. Gratitude. Let's go. Back it up. Back it up.
Yo, incredibly powerful people in this room with incredible wisdom. Now, listen, we've been talking all week about these things, and like Dave Meltzer said right there, the things that are easiest to do are also the easiest to not do. And so in order for us to continue down this path where we're going to be excited about the years ahead, more excited about the years ahead than we are the years behind, to continue a path where we're reversing aging, going back to that childlike, curious imagination. As we continue to go down this road, you have to connect it to something that makes it worth it. Otherwise, we won't do the simple things that we know we need to do. So what is that? What is that thing that makes it worth it to be disciplined, that makes it worth it to put these things into action, right? You know the things you need to do. If you've watched this show for any period of time, we've given you tons of advice and strategies and feedback, so on and so forth, right? You know the things, but now let's attach it to something that matters. For me, personally, I think the thing that matters to you most is you. You deserve it. You deserve to live a life of joy and purpose. You deserve to live a life where you're excited about the future, even more so than the past. You deserve to be happy and healthy and wealthy, all those things. You deserve it. So if you won't do it for any other reason, do it for you.
Let me speak to that person that feels like they lost their worth or their value. This is a dollar bill. Now, if I go to the store and there's something for 90 cents, can I buy it with this dollar bill? Okay, all right. So if I go to the store and there's something for 85 cents and after tax, it ends up being 96 cents, can I buy it with this dollar bill? Okay, all right, so what if I ball the dollar bill up? Think about it now. Like, I just balled the dollar bill up, like, so it can't be worth $1 now. It's probably worth like 95 cents, right? How much you think it's worth? $1. Listen, y'all gotta pay attention. I just balled it up, so clearly it's not worth $1 anymore. All right, so maybe, what if I step on it? What if I stomp it? I just stomped it. How much is it worth now? Maybe 65 cents, 68 cents? It's still worth $1? Okay, what if I ball it up? What if I stomp on it and then I put it in the trash can and it's in here with some trash and it's around some beer and some gum and a bunch of other nasty stuff and some guy off the street pulls the dollar out, unfolds it. How much is it worth now? Maybe 82 cents? And come on, at least 92 cents? It's okay, all right, so what if I ball it up? What if I step on it? What if I put it in trash and then, watch this, I tear it in half? Think about it now, right? How much is it worth now? $1? I could tape it? Whoa. Shh. Wait. Wait a second. I just balled it up. I just stepped on it. I put it in trash. I pulled it out. Then I tore it in half. And you mean to tell me I can pick the dollar up, I can wipe it off, and I can put some tape around it, and it's still worth $1? Then why, if this dollar doesn't lose its worth or its value, then why do you feel like you've lost your worth and value? Because many of you feel like you've been stepped on, you feel like you've been pushed aside, you feel like you've been abandoned, you feel like you've been talked about, you feel like you've been abused, like someone took from you, someone hurt you, somebody took advantage of you, and deep down inside your core, you feel like you've lost some of your value. And I am here to tell you today that this dollar still has worth and value, because there are some men years ago who put value over this life and said that no matter what happens to it, it can still be taped back together, it can still be wiped off. And I am here to tell you that you were created and you're born and you're here and you have life and you have purpose and you have value. And though you've gone through some hard times and though you've experienced some depression and you might be wanting to hurt yourself and you might want to give up, I am here to tell you still got worth and value. And there is nothing that can happen that can take your worth and your value away. So what you gotta do now is you gotta pick yourself up. You gotta dust yourself off and you gotta keep moving.
In the planner this morning, there's a quote that was submitted by Elizabeth Cohen, and it says this: in a world where you can be anything, be kind. And as soon as I read that, I thought, yeah, be kind to one another, but more importantly, be kind to yourself. And be kind to your future self. Making decisions today when it comes to your faith, your fitness, your family, your finances, your friends, your career, your mental health, your education. Be kind to yourself and your future self. Reverse the aging process by being curious, being disciplined, learning new things, having routines. Push yourself out of the comfort zones. Eradicate any language that says I'm too old, I'm too creaky, I'm too weak, I'm not worthy. It doesn't matter how many times you got balled up. It doesn't matter what trash cans you were in. It doesn't matter if you were torn in half. None of that matters. You still have exceeding value and ridiculous potential, because you, my friend, are a child of God, the God of the universe, the God that made everything. And that God put within you the ability to create at a ridiculous level, to create anything beyond your wildest imagination, to be the best version of yourself that you can possibly be. Not an average version, not a little bit below average, not a little bit above, but the absolute best version of yourself you can possibly be. So be kind to yourself. Remember your worth. Reverse the aging process. And come back tomorrow morning, 5:30 a.m. We'll do it all over again, right here on hashtag Rise and Grind.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Stay woke, stay woke, stay woke, stay woke. Hashtag Rise and Grind, hashtag Rise and Grind. First thing
Hey, seriously, you've got to check this out.
Walk in the door, you've got kind of like this